Okay. So we can just try and get in because sometimes
Okay.
miracles happen.
Miracles do happen every day.
And if we don't,
Click join now
then
and see what
just
happens.
request on each other. I hit join. Ah! No.
Nope.
No.
So we can wait, see if anything happens, or we could just go do something in another world. I don't know. It's up to you. I'm fine either way.
It depends. Do you want to have like is it important to have other characters around?
No, it's not important. I just thought, cause hey, Orlando Saga's open. We could go there. That's that's what I thought about. I was like, I didn't think it would be this crazy because I'm still new to Orlando Saga, so I didn't know. Like, I'm
Orlando
not
Saga
used to
on
it being full all the
Wednesdays.
time.
Yeah, Orlando Saga on Wednesdays is really full. Orlando Saga on Fridays tends to be more open. It's why I'm kind of considering having voting for the second equal lobby to be on Wednesday to take some people off of Orlando
Okay.
Saga because they're so full.
Yeah, they really are.
They're so full every time. And not like as a competition thing, but like as a relief.
Mm-hmm.
Because then they can have more of what they want to do, like Pokemon and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I can look and see if there's anything where Calliope could take them.
Okay. If not, I also have some worlds too.
But they want something like active.
What do you mean?
Because I could do one of my like roleplay friendly game maps. Or like activity maps.
I'm not sure. You can decide. I'm okay with anything. I just wanna, honestly, Ribbon. I just wanna RP and not think about the stuff in real life right now.
Yeah. RP. RP.
Mm-hmm.
RP.
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 Maybe if it dies down, maybe we can get in an elevator later or something.
Yeah. I wonder if there's a one of the like painting maps that's RP friendly. Like one of the ones that has the like painting prefabs. That could be kind of cute.
Oh,
Cause I have one that has it, the life drawing one, but it's not super RP friendly. Like the appearance is kind of. It could be like Calliope rented it out.
True. I think I saw one today on Twitter. Did I retweet it? 1 second.
I don't know if that
it was all in Japanese though, so.
Was it a painting studio?
It's Hope Hope Beyond Gallery? An art gallery of watercolor. Maybe this isn't one.
No, that's not a painting. I could show you the life drawing one and we could decide if that's RP friendly enough.
Okay.
Sure. Pew. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
The Vixen, I do think is a public lobby, but their hours are kind of irregular, and only vampires can go, and I don't think Finley would go because Finley doesn't want to be around vampires. So I know that it has some stuff where you can make it a little bit more RP friendly. So like
Okay.
you can add a forest outside. So then you're not just in the sky.
Okay.
Obviously, like you can't go out there, but
Obviously, yeah.
it's like you can add a little bit of RP friendly bits to it.
You're right. Female sitting.
Those are things where you can add like people standing in the middle because it's life drawing.
Yeah. Right.
But I know other people have to have this prefab. I've seen it in other maps. I just don't remember which ones have it. And which ones have more than one, especially, because most of them only have one
The one
canvas.
I'm looking at. Okay, this is what it says from the translated text. It's an art gallery of watercolor and oil paintings. This is a watercolor exhibition and an exhibition of the oil paintings, all while dazzling oil paint colors, and a hands-on oil painting easel. It does look like you can do it, but it
probably
just looks like it's showing off art, like actual
Yeah.
real life. Ugh, makes me scared that there's AI art in there. I don't want to go in
Always-
there with AI art.
it's always possible.
Mhm.
I like this one, Nigel's painting dungeon. That's oh, it's from The Sims. That's beautiful. That makes sense now. That makes so much sense.
Why isn't this doing that?
Oh wow, there's an AI painting museum. Wow, that's so lovely. A map entirely dedicated to art theft.
How lovely.
It's a joke. It's a joke. That's a joke. But also, is it? Is it a joke? Question. I look up drawing instead of painting. Drawing.
It won't let me.
We can try this one. That looks like it.
Doing it wrong?
That looks like it has it.
Oh. Okay. Get on my menu. Okay, we go here.
We try. If it's not clear, by the way, Goblin is very against AI art. Goblin does not like AI art, but Goblin accepts that AI art is going to happen, and some people enjoy it. So Goblin does not get outrageously mad, but does not encourage it. Probably illegal. Why does it not stop? Mute the music. There it is. Gone. Oh, you touch it. That's fun. When we touch the button.
My
Now
favorite.
I want to touch it, but I can't. This does have a little prefab. It's got like there's stuff in it that's not super RP friendly, but this is a little bit better probably.
Yeah.
Wonder if you can hide the UI at all.
Oh. Maybe.
When
See
done
what else
trying.
is in here. Oh.
Huh?
Sauna. Okay.
So
There's
it's
a sauna in there.
this is a little bath. Can you go outside?
Can we go down there?
Oh.
No, there's like a way.
Potty.
I'm gonna go bathroom.
Little art
Like
displays.
the artwork and stuff. Nope. What about like this?
Not that way. That way does not work. Oh, that one's so pretty.
Nope.
I hate that this is crooked. I hate that this is crooked. This is it's crooked. It's got a crooked bit.
Yeah, can't go there.
Okay, you probably can't go outside then.
Are you wearing these stippies? I know they don't fit me.
Yeah, they can fit Calliope's feet.
Oh, what's this?
That could fit.
Collider mover.
That could fit. Imagine going outside. I can't.
Couldn't imagine going outside. That doesn't exist.
Unless. Yeah, no. I'm a creature. I wish they weren't so short.
Yeah.
Kind of the unfortunate bit.
Just a little
Oh!
short. How do you
Ha!
use them?
That's how you cover up the UI. You put the colors in front of it. Poggers, absolute poggers. It looks like it's basically got like 2 layers, but I mean, we don't need that advanced. We don't need that advanced stuff.
I'm just gonna scribble.
So there's these paintbrushes.
There's
I think
paintbrushes
these
over there too.
I think these ones are transparent-y, and then these ones are probably normal. And then there's extras over here.
Oh, it's like an eraser key.
You just take one of each.
Go get this head up. They have dynamic bone. Shit! I drew on the board.
Ah! I did too.
Get off of there. Okay,
You leave that little guy alone. What are you gonna do about it? This seems like a cute little mini date idea. This seems like something Calliope would come up with.
This seems good. Yeah.
Now we just don't mention in character that the brushes float. We just don't care about that. This place has wind magic. They got wind runes.
Yeah.
It's the fancy. Sometimes
wind magic.
Anti-gravity to keep the floors clean.
Wow, RP. You want to start here, or?
We can start at the door.
Okay.
This would be better if I had full body on, but I don't today. Because I didn't want it.
It's okay.
But mostly I didn't want to have you wait longer for my full body to charge.
No,
It's a Fae art studio. There you go. It's Fae. It is all explained by Fae. That's Faebanese. Faebanese.
We could start at the elevator, actually.
Yeah.
That's how we came up.
Faebanese.
We is tall for this place.
Well, it's built for babies.
A little
It's
bit.
built for little baby avatars. But we're big avatars. I'm a big avatar. I stand almost above the door. I'm a big avatar. I'm a big role-playing rat. You rat. I'm sorry, I'm ADHD today.
Rat.
You rat.
It's perfectly understandable. Oh, death and destruction. Okay, if you're ready, you count down whenever.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
So, what room was ours? Again?
It
Did it say left or right?
It should be just down here, I think.
Mm-mm.
Mm. Alba.
Thanks.
Thankfully, neither of us wear shoes.
Yeah, thankfully. Haven't seen one of these style of homes in a while.
Mm. They're not as typical for me, at least, but I understand some people like them. This is really the only Faye art studio I knew, though, so then I don't have to worry about any metals.
Yeah, that's
Apparently
okay.
there's a lot of art supplies here that use metals. I learned that the hard way.
I only use the charcoal. I've never actually got to use this stuff before.
That's the fun part.
Mm.
I don't
Let's hope
paint
I'm
super often either.
good with it. I guess we'll both have to see. Any idea what you're going to draw?
Mm-mm.
Me neither. I guess we'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Guessing this is where it happens.
I guess technically this qualifies for everything we planned for the dates because neither of us do this often. And at least you haven't done it at all.
Nope. We both technically are artists in a way, but we've never done this specific art. So.
It's just on the line of comfort zone and not comfort zone.
Exactly. I guess we'll see. Didn't they say that they set it up for us already?
Hmm?
They said some sort of it would just kind of be there. Oh yeah, they're kind of just there. So I don't understand that.
Mm.
You can take the neat ones. I'll take this one.
Mm-mm. Okay.
Oh yeah, I think we just kind of sit on the floor.
I guess so.
You alright?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I hope
funny, the last thing
this wasn't a weirdly sudden idea.
No, it's okay. I'd have to think of something. Soft.
Hi, chat. We're doing art streams today.
Okay. So, kind of like that charcoal, it's just
Wet.
wet. You can use wet charcoal, but it gets pretty messy.
Mm-hmm. So can paint.
Mm.
The hard part is always finding something to draw.
Yeah. Always the hard part. Hmm.
Charcoal is really neat. charcoal before.
So, how's things been with you?
I guess kind of quiet. It's mostly
Good to hear,
just
at least.
been waiting to hear something for the next mission for BB.
Mm.
Spending a lot of time with Cassius.
I'm glad you two finally were able to hug it out.
Thanks to you, mostly.
Mm. I just hope it wasn't too forceful in the moment, I guess.
Mm. To be fair, sometimes I do need a push. I'm kind of bad about that sometimes.
Mm. I don't know, you've been a little persistent lately. Like that time of Slade. That was pretty fun to
Well,
watch, not gonna lie.
Slade deserved it.
You're not wrong.
Mostly it's because BB's not been around. I feel bad that uh, people have been kind of getting off uh, easy, I guess, for getting hurt.
Hmm. Understandable.
Unnecessarily, I mean, for the training exercises.
Yeah, the training stuff got a little bit out of hand. I walked away at those moments, but I tried to stop the one with Evan and Ashra, but I don't know.
Mm.
Didn't really feel like it was my place, you know?
It should technically be medical's job, probably. That or officers.
Mm. Um, sorry about the messages. But
You don't need to be.
I know, but they were probably kind of terrifying at the time, to be honest.
Mm, a little bit, but mostly because I was worried.
It wasn't my intention to worry.
I didn't think it was. I kind of tried not to assume any intention, really.
Understandable. It was one hectic night, I'll tell you that much.
Mm. Thankfully, now it's over.
Indeed. Just glad to be able to do something with you.
I'm glad too. So you can save
What
the
you were
latest book.
painting?
I'm feeling it out as I go.
Understandable.
Right now, it's a landscape. This is very out of the normal for me. I normally just draw whatever I see.
To technically look at the landscape outside.
Mm, technically, but that defeats the purpose of doing something new.
That makes sense. I
Okay.
usually just draw animals.
Mm.
Oh.
Or beasts. Though I guess those are
Yeah.
kind of the same. Have you considered making mm, like a journal of everything that you've seen before?
I'd like to. I think it'd be probably a good idea.
I think so. At least it might be helpful uh, between helping you remember to do things or remember information as well as sharing it with others.
Not a bad idea. I think they used to hand them out back where I came from. But I think I was too eager to just kind of go before I got mine.
That kind of makes sense for you.
It does, doesn't it?
You're very, what's the word? Persistent, I guess.
Is it obnoxious?
No. Otherwise, I would have said obnoxious. Is my anxiety obnoxious?
Never.
Then I don't see any reason why something about you would be.
I guess it's just something I think about because my persistence can be a little much to others, I guess.
Mm.
Maybe I just need to stop thinking that's what everybody thinks about.
You can be your own worst enemy.
Isn't that the truth?
I know I am most of the time. Actually, a good 90% of. I'm kind of working on it. Just a little hard.
Well, I'm sure we'll both get there eventually.
Mm.
Let me grab it. Let me grab this thing.
What are you trying to grab? Oh.
I'm trying to make
You have to do it with
lighter.
your hand.
Oh, okay. Maybe
Like
not.
like a laser pointer almost.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
I would probably have it go down the Detroit Become Human
Well,
scene.
since we're kind of here,
Mm.
I think maybe we should probably. We know a lot about each other, but there are probably things that we don't know, you know?
There are lots of things we don't know.
We could start simple.
Where
Well,
would you
you
like to
know
start?
my favorite. You know my favorite color, obviously.
Mm. It
What's
is
yours?
fairly obvious. Mm, probably blue.
Hmm.
That,
I'd never
or
guess.
as weird as that sounds, white.
That's not weird.
It makes me think of snow.
Blue and white. I mean, that makes sense now.
Hmm. I am a winter fae at heart, and technically body. Just not politically, I guess, anymore.
Hmm. Hmm. I guess we could play that one game. What do they call it? I played it with somebody once. Something to do with questions. We ask
20
each other
questions?
questions, and that's it.
I guess so. Mm, how would you like to
You
start?
can go first if you like.
Mm.
Ask me anything you like, and I'll answer it as best as I can.
Uh, what's your favorite thing from the material plane?
Good question.
That wasn't in the Beastlands specifically.
Well, considering that I kind of live in the wood, but I'm gonna have to say probably the phone. It's so much easier to.
Oh,
What happened?
I don't know what I did. It's fine. This is the true essence of art. Fleeting.
Oh, what happened again? What is happening?
I don't know.
It's okay. It's okay.
I think I hit a button that was behind it. I think that's what I did.
Oh. Well, from what I saw, it looked great.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
It happens. You'd be surprised how
wait,
many
before you
times
do
I've
anything.
lost things before.
Wait, before you do anything. There's something right there that looks like what you just did.
Oh,
Can you get it back?
wait a minute. Yep, there we go.
Oh!
Problem fixed.
You did it. Oh.
Just gonna there. And it doesn't work anymore. Okay. But I guess that means it's your turn. Now you get to ask a question.
Indeed it is. Okay. Um. What is. Well, I guess I could ask the same thing,
Mm.
since you are originally from. What was it? The winter or something?
Uh, initially, I'm from a village named Bellwood.
Okay. What is something you like in the material plane that you didn't have in Bellwood?
Mm, I think Maybe the view from the cathedral?
That is something.
Admittedly, I haven't gone out of my comfort zone that much. But I do like that. Mm, that or maybe the books. Those are technically in Bellwood, but I didn't have access to them. Not anymore.
Hmm. It's crazy how something that you could think that you could just get really easily is something that you take for granted. Like a view.
Mm.
I guess it's your turn.
Mm. I guess continuing on that. What's something you didn't realize how much you appreciate? Or wouldn't necessarily normally think of how much you appreciate it?
That's a good question. But let me try to get what you're saying here. So, something I didn't realize I appreciated until I came here? Is that what you're saying?
More just something you didn't realize how much you appreciated. Something small.
Well, at first I didn't really care too much for people. You know, I didn't really like being around them. And then I started to appreciate how much people can make a difference or an impact on your life. So I guess it's the people I'm surrounded by.
That's a pretty good one.
I guess I can say the same thing to you. What's something you appreciate?
I guess it would be a warm touch. I hadn't really
What about
realized.
a warm touch? Oh, okay.
I hadn't really realized how little touch I get. Aside from BB. Sometimes. She's not the most huggy. Until she is.
Well, I expected that. Can I ask you something?
It is your turn. Or, well, I guess not. I guess you asked the same question.
Okay, so...
But you can have an extra.
Okay, so...
You can have an extra one.
Okay.
I'll skip.
Did you realize that when you hugged Cassius?
Yes.
I thought so.
Maybe halfway into the hug, at least.
glad I was able to do that for you guys. I really didn't do anything. It was more just, give me your hand and give me your hand. Okay, now hug.
You made me confident.
You sure that wasn't the bread?
No. I...
Mm.
If I'm honest, I didn't actually eat it.
Ah. That's okay.
I wasn't in a great space.
That's alright.
I struggle more when I'm not feeling good. Though I'm
Something
sure
happened
it's kind of
before you came?
obvious. Phoebe's getting worse. She'll keep getting worse until we figure this out.
Oh. There's gotta be something we can do that's faster, at least, right?
Nothing that will cure her.
Mm.
Nothing else has been working, so all I can really do is help with the symptoms,
Right.
at least for now. But that's why we're working on an actual cure. There's only a few items left, I think. I'm not sure exactly. He hasn't finished translating it.
I hope I can continue to help.
I hope you don't lose anything else along the way.
Yeah. It was for her, though.
I'm aware, but no one's asking you to give those things up, is all I'm saying.
I know. I'm done.
You're a lot faster than I am, but it looks really nice.
Can you tell what it is?
I
Think of it as just
was
growth.
trying to do something similar, but I'm not quite there yet. Similar concept anyways.
Just think of mine as a close-up in your image.
Not like that. I mean, drawing an interpretation of other people.
Yeah. I drew, painted a little you. Kind of. It's not the best.
Me, but small. I feel like
Yeah.
somehow I'd be even more anxious if I was tiny. If that's even possible.
Probably.
I don't actually know a lot about working with colors, if I'm being honest. I don't work with them very often. You've seen what I draw.
I have. Mostly just sketches, if I remember correctly.
Mostly just in pencil. It's all I had for a long time.
We're kind of the same.
Just a little different.
Dark shades. Now that I'm thinking about it, my flowers are kind of shit.
I wouldn't say they're shit. But you can always add more to them.
Alright, do you want to ask your question now?
Right. Uh, I lost my train of thought.
It's okay.
You talk about liking food a lot. What's your favorite?
From where I'm from or from here?
Both.
Or anything? Oh boy.
What's your favorite from here and your favorite from home?
Well, so
Separately.
far from here, some of the stuff isn't really too different. I mean, we have eggs, we have chicken, beef, all that kind of stuff. But I guess the proportion is where it's different. We eat a lot, obviously.
So you've said?
So here would be, from what I've had at least, what was it called? Popcorn.
Mm. Those are
Very
the.
interesting. I know
the-
there's different flavors too.
Mm. I've seen it when they eat movies or that they eat while they're watching movies. I mean,
It seems to be popular with that.
Mm.
And back at home, my mom used to make it. I'm pretty sure you guys have it here, but I can just remember it hers being the best.
That's generally true.
It was mostly a snack. And it brought good memories. You ever heard of something called dango?
Mm-mm.
Think of it as these little round candies, kind of chewy, and they go on these kind of like things that look like chopsticks. And you just kind of bite them off. Usually you have tea with them.
Mm. I know
Really sweet
some
and funny.
sweets like that. Soft, chewy sweets. Though.
I haven't found any places.
Mm.
I probably wouldn't like them. Picky towards my mom used to make.
I am too. I've been trying to recreate some of my mom's recipes for a long time. They never really compare quite right. Which is frustrating. Especially when you don't have access to it anymore.
Yeah.
But I guess that's
Honestly,
both of our problem.
Yeah. I'd kill to have my mom's recipe book.
We could always see if they have them in the material plane. Maybe we won't be able to get it just right, but we can try.
I wouldn't mind that.
I'm not a master of cooking, but I can try and learn.
I like to think that I'm okay with it.
I
I
know
have
how
my
to.
specialties, I guess.
I guess I'm better at cooking than baking. I didn't really have a way to bake for a long time. I guess
My
that
turn, I
means
guess.
it's your turn.
Yes, it is.
Same time.
Let's see. a question in here somewhere.
For a second, I thought you actually had some kind of collection of questions.
Yeah, about that.
Then I realized it was in your head. I did it again.
Yeah, I got my... You can get it again, you can get it back.
I know.
Yay! Thank goodness that's there. um... Besides, drawing, of course. Do you have any other hobbies?
I like to collect things. Though I don't know if that's a hobby more as it's just a thing I do. Sometimes I just
I mean,
find
collecting...
shiny things. And then I can't resist.
I mean, you're collecting things, so that could be considered a hobby.
I guess so. The only problem is sometimes I accidentally pick up something metal. Because it's shiny.
Ah.
And then I burn myself. Generally speaking, those are like the bottle caps or coins or things like that.
Mm. Oh, the little things that go on those... You know, the bottles and little things on top. They're like a tiny little... What are those things called? You need like a metal detector. So you know when you're about to pick something up, you know you don't have to.
I'll know that I shouldn't. Or at least know that I need some kind of protection anyways. That would probably help. The problem is if my bird brain would remember it. And I do mean that literally. Bird. I think some of the aspects of instincts are always there. Particularly the more I get, the worse it gets. I guess I can't really say that I have I don't think it's like the bird and me are different, but I get more bird.
I guess that could... I mean, I can understand that because I have my moments where I'm more cat.
I guess so. It's why I think I think different when I'm the owlbear. I've noticed.
What are you usually thinking about?
I get more confident. It's not that I'm thinking anything specifically differently, but more that I don't feel the same nervousness or fear, which does help with trying to run into giant beasts.
Yeah. I can't help but freak out when that happens a little bit. I know you're a lot bigger and stronger than I am like that, but I don't know. I guess I'm just used to seeing other hunters do it.
And probably also used to me being very small and frail. If I did it like this, I'd probably pass out immediately.
Mm.
It'd be a very fast bout. That's for sure.
Your turn, I guess.
Mm. Hmm. Mm. What are your favorite movies? Or other media, like books or something?
I do read a lot. I actually haven't seen a movie yet.
You haven't? I would have thought some of the agents had shown you by now. That they did with me, anyways.
Well, I think I did see a movie once, but I'm not sure if it was a movie. I wasn't told it was a movie if it was a movie. If I
Oh,
have.
was it a moving picture on a screen?
I think so.
Then probably.
I think it was action.
What's your
That's what they said.
favorite book then? Maybe I can find a movie from that and we can watch it.
Favorite book right now. There's too many to choose from.
That's the hard part.
Uh, hmm. I have been trying to get into a couple. I believe it was about magic, but not necessarily.
How do you mean?
It's kind of a funny book.
Funny?
What was the name of it? I read it. Yeah, it was. What's the genre? Comedy, like funny in a way.
Oh.
I believe it was called. The Color of Magic.
Mm.
Very old book. I think when I got it from the library, it was almost falling apart.
Now it's your turn.
Indeed, it is. Hmm. Um. What is something you're proud of?
proud of?
Hmm.
I guess that's
Can
kind of
be anything.
hard.
If you can't think of anything, that's fine too. I can think of another question.
Proud of myself for, or proud of in general?
Proud of yourself.
Okay, then it's very hard. I guess my speaking has gotten better. A little bit. I'm not very proud of myself in general.
Well, I understand.
Not that there aren't probably things I could be proud of. I just. I think spending so much time alone like I did probably had some odder effects. One of them being that I don't really know how to be proud of myself anymore.
Do you believe that you can learn?
Maybe?
To slowly become proud of yourself?
I mean...
Oh, it did it again.
Most people can. So I should be able to learn something. The problem is actually doing it.
Sorry about the heated question.
I assumed these questions might get more interesting as they go on. It's not so much heated. If you were asking heated questions, it would be like, what was the worst part of being tragically abandoned or something?
It's your turn.
What's one thing you like about yourself?
What I am now or what I was before?
Yourself. Not who you were before, what you are now, but who you are as a whole.
Knowing that, I'm not such a bad person after all. I've had a lot of people tell me I wasn't. So I guess it's kind of time to believe it. But I don't know. I guess I'm not really okay with what I am right now. So I don't know.
You don't
who I am right now.
have to be. I'm not exactly okay with what I am now either. I haven't exactly accepted it. I've noticed myself. I call myself an elf a lot, but I'm not really one. Not anymore. I just kind of cling to that.
Well, you're just Calliope to me.
And you're just Nyla to me.
And it all works out. We weren't keeping track of our count, were we?
Nope.
Yep, figured.
So now it's just kind of general questions.
Indeed.
Water.
Guess I could ask you your favorite food.
Mm. I don't really know anymore. My favorite
Now I
food,
just realized what I asked.
before, anyways,
Hmm.
was probably cake, a sweet cream cake. It was kind of soaked, I guess, in cream.
That sounds delicious.
Mm. Very moist cake, but I liked it a lot. But now I can't really stomach it. So it's not really my favorite anymore. I guess most foods aren't my favorite.
I wanted to see.
It looks duller
Gonna
than
be
I meant
honest,
it
it's
to
the
be.
best tree I've ever seen.
Th- th- Thank you. I tried. It's not as good as normal,
Looks good though.
but it is a new medium.
Seriously. Hmm. Still art. Landscape.
Mm. I normally do portraits, so I really branched out this time. But sometimes I draw landscape, but very rarely. Makes my hands a lot more tired.
Hmm. So, do we continue asking questions? Or do we do something else?
Mm. Up to you.
Hmm.
I may have planned this date, but it's still both of ours.
One more. I might.
Uh-oh. Henry, thank you for subbing.
Dying. Am I here?
Yeah, you're still here.
Oh. Nope. Everything and slow down.
I'll be here. They gotta restart. They gotta restart. Look at our pretty little drawing. He looks so nice. And Liv! Hi, Howell! Howell! How are you today, Howell? Hey. No, it's probably just Calliope today. Here, I'm gonna turn off the regular camera for a minute. Because it shows over there that you can save it like this. And this is a good time to do it. Aha! Never know. They'll never know. Caught him in 4K. Art theft. I stole it. Original art, do not steal. Oh, wait. I switch it to stream. There you go. Yippee! Hello, welcome back. Technology! Technology! You relaxing? Relax. Yum, 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 yum. I'm tired. I grab a little snacky. Oh no! They're here! No! My snacky went faster! Snacky consumed. Mmm. Hot Cheeto. Mmm. Delicious. Oh, there's the spice.
Sorry about that.
Mm.
Oh, pixel art.
Pixel?
Yeah, it's pixel art for me right now.
Oh.
Wow, look at the magic. Oh. Okay, we're good. I'm back.
While you were gone, I let them know to save them when we leave. They're gonna package them so we can take them home.
Oh, okay. That's good. What are we talking about?
You said you had one more question.
Oh.
The question is if you remember it.
There.
So
I don't think I do remember it.
Then, if you want, we can go for a walk. Maybe you'll remember it over time.
Okay. Walk sounds good.
we can see if we can get into Orlando Saka, but otherwise, we can just go elsewhere.
Hmm.
It might be busy streets right
Alright.
now.
That sounds fun.
Mm.
Alright. Let's see if we get lucky. Okay.
It looked like they had a little less people, so we might be able to get in. They have 67 right now.
Okay, ready? I'm gonna try.
Yippee! Yippee! I was right. So, I was wondering if you would like to be a subject for more art. Draw me like one of your Fae girls. I recently rewatched Titanic. Romantic tragedy. But honestly, a little more tragedy than romance. You might be able to get in pretty soon. Seems like 69 is the cap. Wait for the lag to pass. Eventually.
Are we good?
Yeah. Oh.
Hello?
You alive? Did you survive?
Oh, hi, Coffee. Oh, wow, look at you. You got little pointies now. You got your little pokies.
Yeah.
Oh, my
You
bad.
got a beautiful little
I
face.
forgot. I'm sorry.
It's good. It's okay.
That was involuntary.
Look at your fingies. Oh my goodness, look at your fingies. Look at these little fingies. And your hair.
Dipped in the
Wow. Look, he's got flesh now. He's a flesh boy. He's a flesh boy. He's not a
He's a
nugget.
fresh boy. He even got Alice tattoo.
Yeah,
Well,
and
the
a
quality kinda
big
went down.
tattoo.
Yeah. He needed something to distract himself from the pain.
So he got
Everything
more
was growing
pain.
So rapidly, he was just like, pain cancel out pain. Pain cancel out pain.
Pain, cancel that pain. So much pain, I'll pass out.
Let's go.
Ah. I love his new face shape,
Did you
though.
guys
It's so
just
nice.
finish in there, or did you show me? Yeah.
No,
their
we
face
just
shape is
finished.
No, we're about to
nice.
go in.
Yeah, we're about to go, and we just finished a separate scene.
Yeah. I thought I saw you in there, and I was like,
No.
was that Calliope?
No.
Oh, so someone with a very similar hat.
Same hat? Same hat!
Who is it?
Same hat.
I'm gonna get him.
Alright, you clear?
Alright, you wanna go try? Yeah, I think we're good.
Fuck off, Mom! You're dead! You're not my mom!
Alright, so my first thing.
My mom's an elf!
I need to give you a bow for good luck.
Where do you wanna go?
I shall give you.
Yeah, town crossing.
You. What? What? Are do you see something that I
I'm
don't?
fine. No, I'm just a little worried about something right now.
Oh,
Can we get off the train? I think we're here. We're here.
this isn't metal. This is wood.
Okay.
If that was the worry. No, it's not metal. I've come here before. Thankfully, that's a doormat and that's wood. The rails, though, those are metal. I can't touch those.
Okay. Okay.
But
Okay.
the floor is fine.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Is everything alright?
They were worried that the floor might be metal because I'm big, but it's wood, so I'm fine.
Oh. Alright.
Okay. I think we're okay. We're here. Yay.
Injin, thank you for subby. At least we got here in the nighttime.
Yeah.
I think that's for the best.
I would say so. Oh, I'm gonna look this way.
Where do you want to go?
I think there is
Forest?
forest that way. Maybe we can go that way. Yeah. Okay. Maybe we can find a nice spot to sit.
Maybe.
I could tell you what she doesn't want me to tell you.
I got apple juice.
You want me to say that, please?
Hello.
I'll leave you.
You would
Hi.
seem to be
How you two doing?
Good.
All right.
Glad to hear that. Have a safe time in the woods.
Mm.
You're happy for me, but you're also...
It is late as night. Be careful.
Oh no. Night creatures.
They're telling us to be.
So dangerous.
Ooh. I think we can handle ourselves.
I think so. Well,
Mm.
I can heal you if you get hurt.
Mhm.
But I can't do much in a fight. Not like this.
Well, I think we're a good team then. I'm DPS and you're healer. Yay.
Yes. We should be fine as long as we don't head out into the deep woods. That's the
Mm.
word.
Well, I'm sure we can find a spot somewhere here then.
Mm.
Since we're kind of close.
Generally, I go for that tree.
Okay. Seems the nice and shadiest.
Mhm.
The one in the middle?
It works. Unless you want to sit under a different one.
No, I was asking you if this is the one you usually sit on.
Mm.
Nice and comfy.
I always like the stars here. It's very pretty.
They are, aren't they?
I'm kind of surprised you can
Lots
see
of
so
different
many.
colors.
I feel like normally cities you can't.
Could it be because of how bright cities are?
Not sure.
Hmm.
I'm a healer bot.
Oh, I'm just focusing on the stars, sorry.
It's okay. I just got a little worried. 'Cause sometimes when you do that, you're seeing something creaturey.
Hmm. It does indicate other emotions, yeah. Sometimes when I'm scared or when I'm playful.
I
You
think
do it too sometimes.
yes. I think mine is mostly just when I'm looking at something I like.
Hmm.
Or I'm very fixated on. Generally, a lot of shiny things.
I get
Bird
that way
brain.
sometimes too. It's okay. I have a little bit of a bird brain.
Partially bird, partially cat, partially
Partially
reptile.
snake. Yeah. And a little bit of bat. I didn't get the wings. Sorry if I'm not kind of talkative.
Mm-hmm. It's okay to be quiet sometimes. Honestly, a lot of the time, at least when Moonbeam is at daycare or asleep, me and Cassius talking is kind of, or spending time together is a lot of silence. Comfortable silence, though.
Hmm. I just...
Have a lot on your mind.
A lot on my mind, yeah. When we were painting, I tried to get it out of my head as much as I could, but I don't know.
A little harder now.
Yeah. That's not your fault, though.
I know.
Because I know we left, but yeah, you know.
Well, you don't have to talk about it, but I'm here.
That's the problem. I haven't really talked to anybody about it yet.
Do you want to talk about it? Or do you still need time?
I don't know. They, came back from the mission. They went on. For, that, Malleus guy.
Mm.
One that kind of creepily followed us down the hallway.
Mm-hmm. Malleus is complicated.
Hmm.
Definitely not to be trusted.
but unfortunately, he's a benefactor for Aegis.
Yeah. At first, we were just kind of waiting for them to come back because we got the message for medical. But we were worried because it was kind of cut off. So we waited out in the entrance. Waited and waited until Kato appeared. It was just her for the time being. And just gonna start shit. She was covered in blood. But it wasn't hers. At first I thought, hey, maybe someone just got really hurt, or maybe it was something to do with an enemy. And until she dropped a kid's head. It was kid. Yeah, and the I've seen my fair share of people dying, but I've never seen a kid before. Usually it was quick, but you could see the life leave his eyes. Sakoto, she needed me in that moment, and I didn't want to break down right there in front of her. So I took her to the medical room, and I held it back for her the entire time. I cleaned all the blood off of her as much as I could. I got it all off. I tried my best to say all the right things to her. But it didn't work. She was in way worse than what I did.
When things like that happen, there aren't the right words. Sometimes there's nothing you can do.
This is what I was talking about. I was persistent with it. I kept being persistent with trying to help her, and I should have just gave her space. And then she went to her room, and that's when I broke. I couldn't take this pain I was feeling, so I activated my adrenaline, and I had it on for hours. I laid in the snow and just cried. I didn't know what to do. didn't know what to do.
Sorry, I wasn't there.
You don't need to be sorry. I really don't want to be told sorry by you right now because you didn't do anything.
I know I didn't. But I don't want you to think that I don't care. I'm sorry I wasn't there. I would have wanted to comfort you.
I know. Should have just known you were. I don't know.
You can't have known. Not when you're feeling like that. I feel like that a lot, and you know I barely have senses when I do.
Mm.
I'm sorry you had to see that. I honestly don't know what I would have done if I had.
I know this is kind of selfish of me. Kind of glad you weren't there. I wouldn't want anyone to see that.
That's not selfish. That's kind of the opposite.
There were moments when I was comforting her where I could feel rage boil up. With the people around us saying things that made it worse. I held back as much as I could. I haven't slept since then.
That explains a lot. You look tired.
Every time I close my eyes, I just think of it.
If you want, you can come over to my place tonight.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. I'm sorry if I worried you. I know those messages were probably kind of scary to you.
Don't apologize for me worrying. I'm going to worry. I care about you. Relationship or not, however it works out. You're important to me. So I'll worry. I'm worried now, but I'm not worried. I don't think that's a bad thing.
This is what I was talking about. Appreciation.
Mm.
If I was still the way I was, I wouldn't want this kind of thing. Really appreciate you.
I'm glad I could
Truly.
provide it. Do you want a hug?
I like that. I know that was a lot to take in.
I'll process it in time. For now, you're my priority.
Okay.
I'm sure it was a lot more to experience.
I wasn't expecting it. But who was?
No one
Can I ask you something? Forever how long we stay here, do you mind if I'm just close?
Of course not.
Comfort is something I just need.
You can be as close as you like.
Alright.
And whenever you want to just go back to the hut, let me know.
Understood. Anywhere with you seems fine to me.
In this case, you'll end up getting Cassius and Moonbeam too.
That's fine.
You know, though, she's extra good at cuddles.
Very.
And Cassius is good at comfort too. Though you
From
don't
my
have to
experience with
explain.
him, it seems like it. Yeah.
We can have dinner again. Maybe this time we can try and make something more for your taste.
Okay. If you're sure.
As long as we can still make something that Cassius can eat.
Of course. I'm not gonna force what I eat onto him.
No, Cassius, you must eat meat now. That's required.
You must.
I know it can't feel like it right now, but everything will be all right.
All right.
Eventually.
Okay. Were you, invited to Slade's wedding? Me too. Would you want to go together?
I think we already agreed to. We were
Did
both
we?
invited at
Did
the
we?
same time.
Did we? Were you
Yes.
there? Okay, my mind's everywhere else. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. Please don't mind me.
You don't have
I
to
have bird brain right
apologize.
now.
You have a lack of sleep brain.
Yeah.
A good night's rest will probably help a lot.
Yeah, probably. If I can knock out, I'm sorry if I snore. It happens sometimes when I don't get enough sleep.
Depending on what you want, you can either sleep in my nest or in the hammock.
Are you okay with that?
Yes? Why wouldn't I be?
I know, but I just wanted to make sure, that's all.
I'm not saying we should do anything scandalous, just
Oh,
so you have
no.
someone near you.
Yes, that's what I meant. I meant like if you were okay having someone in your nest with you.
Yes.
Okay.
Technically, I have Moonbeam in there all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I know Moonbeam is kind of different. I just don't want you to feel alone.
I appreciate that. I know that I'm never truly alone.
Knowing it
And
in
if
your
it
head
feels like it.
and feeling it in your heart are two different things.
Yeah.
It
I
makes
think I'm starting to understand this. Go ahead.
Mm.
Go ahead.
You.
I think I'm starting to understand this warm touch thing.
Even though my hands aren't very warm.
No, that's not it. It's more of a not a sense of feeling. It's more of a feeling inside.
You're not wrong.
It's comfort, you know? I can feel the care you have. Softness in your touch. How gentle you are. With rough hands.
Rough hands just means you work harder. And besides, I like the texture.
As long as you don't pet the wrong way.
It's how I always got comfort. The spinning circles.
Yeah, I know you're leaving like little circles in there.
I hope it doesn't feel weird.
No, it's okay.
I always found it comforting.
No, it's fine. Interesting to see kind of my skin underneath the fur too.
It's all still there. You're all still there.
Yeah.
Even if you look different.
I could say the same to you. We're both still here. No matter what we look like. As I said before, you'll always just be Calliope and I'll be Nyla.
I think that's good enough for me.
I think so too. See something shiny?
Technically, your eyes are shiny.
They can be pretty bright. You can't have those though, I'm sorry. I need those.
Are you sure? I could make you a deal for them.
Yeah? Oh, this is bad. You technically are shaking my hand. Oh no.
I don't have that power.
Oh, I know. I'm just playing with you.
I have to uphold the deals that I make. I can't take things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to be serious about it.
Oh, okay.
I think I probably also have to be in the Feywild. If I even can make deals. I never have before. The closest I've ever gotten is my parents using my true name. And even then, I could technically still not do what they asked. Thank you for subbing.
Well, if it came to making a deal with you, not my eyes, please.
No. You kind of need those to shoot.
Yes, I really do.
Besides, I like seeing them in your head more.
That's an interesting way to put things. I like seeing them in your head more.
Well, I wouldn't want to
I
just
guess I could say the same to you.
see them out.
No. I wouldn't want to say that either. Well, I wouldn't because I...
What I mean is, I like how they look on you. I actually really like the markings. Is there something you need?
What?
I don't shake hands.
Hmm. Nope. I've never seen. Okay. A skeleton in a suit. I mean, I know of scars, but. Oh. Was he smoking a cigarette? How? No, what? No, no.
Magic.
Me and you.
Magic.
Forget about that. Magic. Is that your answer to everything?
Yes.
Is it magic everything?
Yes. Actually, it is.
Okay. Fine. Magic. Oh, magic. I figured out what my affinity is.
Hmm?
Well, Hezekiah did an affinity test with me.
And? What is it?
It was very interesting. He told me not to think anything of it, but it is kind of scary. Dark nature.
That's not a bad thing.
No. He said, having the spell to be able to talk to you when you're big form helped a lot with the nature thing. I guess the dark makes sense because of being all stealthy and stuff.
And also, dark can mean a lot of things. A lot of people assume dark is only bad.
Maybe that's why he told me not to worry about it.
But dark is just a part of the balance. There can't be Seelie Fae without unseelie Fae. I'm technically a kind of weird situation. I used to be Seelie. But now I'm unseelie.
Now it's raining.
Mm-hmm. And there's Cassius.
Oh. Should we get him?
We can go see him, sure.
Here, I can bring him over here. I'm pretty fast.
I can follow.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm not really fast, but I don't think he's going very fast either.
Was he, wearing a new outfit?
We went shopping. It's too hot here for him to wear that.
Understandable.
It's honestly too hot for me to wear half of what I wear. That's why I started wearing this.
Ooh. Gonna take me a second to actually look this way because, woo, man.
Oh. Do you need to walk backwards?
Yeah, probably best to walk backwards.
Okay. I will let you know if something is coming.
Don't mind my mane.
I like your mane.
Thank you. I've been growing it out.
It does make me wonder what you would look like with short hair.
I don't know. I've never had it short.
Mm.
I mean, when I was younger, I liked it shorter, but I let it grow when I got older.
I've always had long. Except for, of course, when I was feathery.
Feathery.
You remember? That was probably the shortest my hair's ever been.
as someone inside of that outfit is a sentient item.
Hey,
Calliope.
What are you guys doing?
It's a
Hey.
spell. I cast it.
How are
you?
I use
Oh,
mana to
just somebody.
spell.
I'm a bird on a mission.
Sounded like
I
a
gotta face this way again.
You sure?
It's
the name of the spell. He has many special
Oh, I see. That's the problem.
Okay, fine.
Everything's fine now.
Okay.
He has a plastic bag.
Why do you have that?
Material plant food. I got it in the store over there. I'm trying chips. It started raining, though, so I
Oh,
was gonna go
you
inside.
said bag.
Yes.
Yes,
Hi,
chips.
Hi, Callie. You want to try chips? I have 3 bags.
Okay. My stomach is kind of mixed up right now.
Oh, okay. I was gonna go to the park because I know there's one over there, and then sit and eat chips. But it got rainy, so I was trying to find a spot that I can eat the chips.
We had a pretty good spot. Wasn't really rainy there. True kind of made it a little okay.
Well, technically, if it does start thundering, that might be a bad idea.
True.
Just letting you know.
And apparently that might be a risk.
Oh. There was a coffee shop that I went in the city. That'd be nice and dry.
Mm.
Up to you.
I'm fine with whatever.
I guess I'm okay with that.
I am also fine with whatever. Okay.
You guys are standing directly in the middle of the street. That's crazy.
Don't make me the decision maker.
Fine, I'll take that burden from you.
Of the 3 of us, I'm the worst at it. Nyla's coming over today, by the way.
You want to make food again, Nyla?
I think
Sorry,
Calliope's gonna do it.
any of your kind before.
I was thinking we might be able to help each other.
Okay, that's fine.
Together cooking.
Sounds like a. Hey, that's something I haven't done. That can kind of be another date. Cook together.
Maybe.
Yeah.
To the train.
Larry!
You know, I recently found out.
Mm.
There's another cart.
There is?
Yeah, if you go that way.
I didn't know. Is there a lot of metal?
Yeah, it's I think it's wood and felt. Last time I checked, I can check right now. Excuse me.
Sorry.
You want to go in?
Not really
that's fine.
metally.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
See?
Mm.
These are really big tables, though, I will say.
That's true.
And I think this person serves alcohol.
You look at me when you say that.
I look in
Lovely.
your vicinity.
Well,
You're in my staring.
to be fair, part of that is because I can't drink. Well, I can, but I get drunk very fast.
Mm.
Ah. It depends on
Assassin.
what they have, I think.
The last time I had one drink, I passed out.
It looks like hard liquors.
But that was Fey alcohol, so
Hard.
that's a
Oh,
little
boy.
different.
Yeah, those look like whiskeys and vodkas.
Fey alcohol is a little stronger, to be fair.
Yeah, it is very strong.
I think
I
it was
haven't
very
had
nice. Tastes
material plain alcohol before.
I had a sake. And I was in my room
He's so pretty.
going through it.
Mm.
Oh no.
It hit me really bad. I'm used to the liquor and stuff that we have where I'm from.
Mm.
We
Is it
usually drink it out of like
Weaker?
things. Say that again?
Is it weaker?
Maybe?
Maybe it's just different
That's probably
than sake.
Maybe.
Maybe. To be fair, there are certain Fey wines that hit people differently. Like they get very different. So it could just be you specifically. Sake goes through you a lot harder than other things.
Mm.
Possibly.
I know with me,
Are we staying
I'm
in
just
here, or-
not the best constitution.
I'm pretty sure the stop should be soon, right? So we can just go back out if you want.
Unless you
I was
just
just wondering.
want to see where the train takes us.
Just keep going and
The
going and
end
going
of-
until we find something?
Yeah. I wonder if it ends somewhere.
Maybe? I wouldn't really know. I've never taken it that far.
This way. This is a big, very tall roof.
Or maybe it's for the tall trains?
The giant people.
But I guess if you wouldn't fit on the train, you wouldn't fit.
True.
Maybe they just like it tall. Or it's the clock. It's probably the clock.
Please be careful walking down the stairs backwards. Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Okay, you know what?
I'm more impressed that they were able to do that so smoothly.
Yeah.
I got
You're
distracted.
fine. You know what? You're okay. I'm right behind you. You can follow me if you fall.
The clock, shiny thing. Distraction.
Yes.
Finley has a very similar outfit. There are key differences.
Oh, it's raining over here too.
We're not that far away.
So the coffee shop's down there, across the way and up the stairs.
Lead the
I've
way.
been here before with my friend Ava. So
You already have friends in the material plane. Somehow that doesn't surprise me.
to be fair, this one technically no. I guess I technically met her in the material plane. She's a dark fae, not really like you, but different.
Well,
She's
a lot of dark fae are different, and technically I am a dark fae.
She's a dual hand.
Mm.
Han. Hand or Han?
Do
Never know the
the
pronunciation.
on.
No idea. No, know what it is.
Oh no,
A
Tummy
dual
bird.
Han is a type of fae that doesn't have a head. Instead, it's fire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Sounds great. Coffee shop.
She's very
Yeah.
nice. She's very nice.
No, I mean she. Yeah. It's fine.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Don't be.
Sensitive.
I know.
I don't know. It's fine. It's okay.
You just walk on the only metal thing. That's where you're.
Shoes on.
Shoes.
I know,
Wearing
but
shoes. You shouldn't, because you're not wearing shoes.
I know. I just find it interesting
confident in my
that's
protection.
the path you take.
I'm confident in these tiny shoes. They're very nice. We picked them out together. They're very nice.
I'm glad you're confident. I should probably eventually get some. Just very easy to get off ones.
I'm gonna have to figure out something, but I think I'm okay for now.
I don't know that
Well, I think
you
these
really
shoes
need
would
any.
work.
True.
Those would take too long to get off.
I met a couple of satyrs that have like these cuffs on their feet.
But you have
Well,
paw
I'm
pads.
able to. I have,
Hmm.
yeah, paw pads, and it allowed me to feel the vibration and stuff in the ground.
Oh,
You might lose a lot of
didn't like that their
grip.
hooves are covered.
Yeah.
Oh well, the cuffs I'm talking about don't cover actually the feet. It's meant like a kind of like a bracelet or an ankle thing.
Oh.
It was to have some sort of fashion because they didn't want to cover their hooves when I asked them about it because they didn't like their hooves covered. But
I would like to wear nice, fun shoes. But I don't think that
What would you
the
consider
owl
fun
bear
shoes?
agrees. Maybe heels.
Have you tried walking? in
That
heels
seems
before?
nice.
When I was 13.
This does not exist for me.
12.
Oh, strange.
Not out there.
The other way.
No, no one was there. Because I took Mama's shoes.
Of course, you didn't you didn't want me to see you flop over, huh?
No, I fell like 5 times.
Understandable, but I'm sad at the missed opportunity. It would have been very funny.
It didn't help that they weren't my size.
That's fair. Here's the coffee shop.
Only time that I ever did something from taken from my parents was my dad's climbing stuff, and I tried to climb a tree when I was like 6. Then I did well.
Ooh.
We lived in a jungle.
That's still
What?
such an interesting
What
situation.
sniff? The air?
Oh,
She
yes.
looks nice. Like, good
There weren't
evening.
people here before. Hello.
Anyways.
Here's a coffee shop. They
I
have
can't read.
coffee.
My eyes are still adjusting.
No.
It is
It's
very
alright,
quiet.
darling.
Hmm. Okay.
The problem
Could
with
get
light
coffee
sensitivity.
here.
Maybe they just.
I've never had
Yeah,
So
coffee
I can't
there's
see
a
anything right now.
there's a bar down the street. It's very dark in there, so we can get coffee here and then go to the bar.
Mm. I've never had coffee before.
Okay. I had it a couple times. It's an acquired taste unless you had a lot of sugar and stuff.
Mm.
Have you had coffee before?
No.
It does make one very
Oh,
energetic, though.
this might not be
If
the
they're
best
not
idea.
used to that, they're going to get a rush.
Do they have tea?
Could be entertaining.
They do have tea.
Yeah.
They have
They
green
have
tea.
green tea. I can start to see now.
Green tea and coffee.
Maybe we try that then.
California.
You know what? You guys, I can't be in here. It's bright.
Face, Bob. What?
Huh, I'll get the stuff and you can go out with her if you want.
Sure.
This is bright in here too. Oh,
Maybe get some
Okay.
some sweets too.
What time is it? That's a good
Hmm,
time to be
I'll
awake
do that.
right there.
Okay, I'll be outside with her.
Totally.
Oh, I was gonna
Are you
give you
okay?
credits.
I already
Give
did.
you credits?
I
forgot.
Oh,
I
okay.
already did.
I've got it.
Okay.
So we work tomorrow.
That's much better. Oh, I can see. As soon as I walked in, I was ready. I was like, it's gonna be bright in here, isn't it? And as soon as we walked in, all I can feel is
Brighter than expected.
I haven't seen the rain in a while. Just snows where I live.
I always like rain. It's not
sounds
as
nice
good
under
as
hat.
snow,
Hello.
but it's
God,
almost
I
there.
love it with snow.
I know.
It's half snow.
It's at least
So
cooling.
I got,
Warm snow.
Warm snow.
so
Yeah, that's kind of, well, if you think about it, when it rains, and
what?
I guess
it turns.
into
Is
water.
snow cold rain?
Yes.
Yes.
It was a joke.
I'm sorry. It took a while
It's
to
melted.
figure out. Hi, Dave.
So I got 3 green teas, some sweeteners, and I still have my bag of chips. It's that way. It's really close.
Ah, okay. What the? I saw the shadow of a bird, but no bird. Whoa.
Up there.
Oh.
My bird detection. I can sense my kind.
Does that mean I have cat detection?
Maybe. And I don't actually have bird detection.
Look, a cat. Right there. On the sign over there.
Really? Wow, you do have cat detection.
I do. It's a singing
Cassie, do you have
His microphone.
elf detection?
Technically, I can detect elves. If I see one, I just say, there's an elf.
Technically, that works.
It's right here.
Stardust.
Better?
Oh, very.
Mm.
Very nice. This place made for giants too?
Hmm. Apparently.
It accommodates
What do you wanna say?
larger people.
You have a piano. That's cool.
I do. Do you know how to play?
Very tiny amount. Not enough to do
Very tiny
anything.
amount?
When did you learn that?
I don't think they have. Oh my god. Summer. They insisted on parties.
Makes sense.
We can
There's-
sit over there, or we can sit here.
I think this would work right here.
Mm.
This is
Okay.
nice. It's small. It's a smaller booth.
Just careful of the metal bars.
Mm.
Yes. Which one do you want to sit? Here or here?
Mm.
Oh, you're sitting there. Okay, I'll sit right here. Okay. Here are the teas and sugars, and my bag of chips.
Thank you.
I was trying the flavor called original. Salty. I got the other two, which is vinegar and then pizza.
Vinegar chips.
Ugh.
What's vinegar?
Kind of a sour kind of oil.
In my opinion,
The
at
base
least.
one-
It's different for everybody.
These ones are salty, so it might be salt and vinegar. It does only say
Oh.
vinegar though.
Well, I hope you like them.
Something new to try.
Mm.
I've been trying one new thing every day. This is the military plan.
That's hey, I mean that's kind of what I did.
You're both a lot more
Have you tried
adventurous than I
popcorn
am.
yet?
I think technically, haven't you been on more adventures than me?
Yes, I would, but well, no. Maybe?
We have
You
to
traveled
pull-
across
have
the
a
entire
scoreboard.
Feywild.
Oh,
That's fair.
Okay.
I may just be dying just a little bit.
Mm.
It's really hard to see right now.
Everyone's dying a little bit.
Just let me know if we need to leave. Actually, maybe we can get a projector.
What's a projector?
It's a thing that they showed me at Aegis. It can take a movie from one of your devices and make it bigger on a wall. We might be able to set up one of the sheets and project a movie onto it.
Okay.
Sounds nice.
Have you seen any yet?
No, I have been asked twice.
Okay, then
Ava wanted to take me to one, and I was like,
you
"What is that?" And she had
and
to explain.
Nyla can see a movie. And Moonbeam will very
Sounds
much
good.
enjoy it. We can
Yes.
pick one up on the way back.
My intrepid nibbling.
And
Does
maybe
it matter which
popcorn.
one?
Yes.
Well, I know there are ones that are. It's like books. Some of them are bad for babies. So we'd have to pick one that's rated for her.
Mature. Oh. Okay. So we have to find one that is appropriate.
Okay.
The ones that Aegis showed me were I think called Disney. They were
Disney?
drawn. It was like drawings, but
Oh, like an art.
moving. But moving.
Let me look it up on my phone.
Powerful
How
vision.
do you spell that?
Bisney.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, they have a lot of movies.
Which one should we pick, though?
That's a good question. There's a lot. They have one called... Well, it seems like they have a lot of musicals. Do you guys like musicals?
I like music.
We like music.
Hmm.
And Moonbeam really likes music. Moonbeam likes to move.
Well, maybe they'll like a musical.
Maybe.
There's one called The Lion King. Seems like it's about a little lion, I think, going on an adventure.
That's cute.
Ooh. What about this one? Beauty
That
and
one?
the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast.
We have two beasts.
See what it... about a girl who...
And an obvious beauty.
Huh.
Don't sell yourself short.
I can be both. And also, technically,
Yes.
saying that you're beautiful is also calling myself beautiful. Because we look very similar.
I see you cheated the system.
Exactly.
There's also this one.
Hmm?
Princess and the Frog.
Frogs. That sounds like a... Oh, these are all fairy tales. That's why it sounded familiar.
Oh yeah. I think I've heard of this one. Cinderella. Oh, okay, and there's Sleeping Beauty. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
The Little Mermaid. I guess I know where they got their inspiration from.
Yeah. Well, I'll add these to a list and we can pick when we get home. Oh.
By the way, if you want chips, Nella, I can offer them. I have a lot.
I'm alright.
Okay.
Surprisingly, I'm not really hungry right now.
Very well.
If we're gonna watch a movie, then maybe we just pick up some food. But something you would like.
Alright, that sounds fine. What's something I would like?
But something you would like.
Okay.
From what you told me about the food in the Baselands, I've been looking into different types. I think something that might work for Cassius and you is Indian food. They have a lot of vegetarian-based meals, but they also have things like curries and meats.
Oh.
Very well seasoned.
Ooh, okay. Do you like seasoning?
You can try that. I'll be trying 2 new things today.
Whoa. Slow down.
How
You-
dare
Don't go
I
so
try
fast.
to?
Technically 3 with the movie.
Oh my god. I'm getting ahead of the curve. I don't have to do anything for the next 3 days.
Stocking up.
Yes. If you try a whole bunch
Try
of
to
new
save
things
some
in one day,
things.
then you don't have to do anything for a week.
Try to save some things.
Yes.
Hopefully, the material plane and the Feywild keep coming up with new things. Given at some point we would run out.
Oh, that would be a terrible fate. I'll just
Maybe
all the creativity left.
maybe that's why elves eventually have kids.
Yes, that's why we were created.
That they just get bored. That's a joke, though.
You just get okay.
Elves live a long time.
I know.
Do you think that 2 elves just stare at each other and go, it's been 500 years. Do you just want to have a kid? I'm bored.
Maybe it's like that thing people will say that if neither of us are married in 50 years, then we'll just get married.
Oh god.
I've read that in books.
Who's there? Who's there? Who is it? Who's over there? Who's over? I saw them for a moment. Who's over there?
You see that?
Cheeky someone. Someone's cheeky.
I thought I heard pitter patter. Someone in here taking pictures.
Here they are. It's Callie.
Yeah, sorry, I'm taking pictures so a friend can see what this place looks like.
Okay.
Hello. And they're gone.
Sorry, that got me a little bit.
Mm.
Thought somebody was taking pictures of us. I was about to hop over this table.
It wouldn't even be that bad, to be fair. I don't think any of us look bad right now. Unless they wanted to say,
No.
look, members of Aegis are drinking publicly. But we're not even drinking.
Drinking green tea.
Green tea.
Too bad we didn't get the coffee.
No, we didn't get the coffee. Are you liking the green tea? Green tea?
It's actually not too hard to stomach.
Oh, that's nice. I'm glad. I have to keep that in mind. Make some green tea and keep almost saying green tea at home.
It's okay. You can say Queen if you want.
I was gonna say saying queen, and then someone's gonna ask
I
me.
won't
why I'm
judge
saying
you.
that. Okay.
How long were you back over there when we found you?
Where?
Over in the town We saw you walk by in the woods.
I was in the wood. Were you in the woods?
Yes.
We followed you.
I didn't see you.
Mm-hmm.
So like I was in the woods for 10, 20 minutes, and then it started to rain, so I got up and left. I was behind the wood stage, and I was sitting and eating chips while watching people.
See anyone interesting?
And then I saw, I met her in Inkwell a while ago, Mocha, and a couple other people.
She's one of the agents with Aegis.
I've been training with her. She's nice.
Yeah, she was one of the people I talked to get in contact with you.
That makes sense.
See, I was walking to the convenience store. So I was gonna go sit somewhere, but then I was like, it's gonna rain, so I wanted to sit indoors. So I was gonna sit in the grocery store or convenience store.
I kind of like sitting in the rain.
I agree.
I would too, but I'm eating chips, and as much as soggy chips sounds appealing, I would rather not.
Just eat your chips faster.
Soggy bread in general. That's what made. Is that what made? Is that what chips are made out of? Bread.
Potatoes.
Potatoes.
Oh. Potatoes.
Soggy potato. Then it's just mashed potatoes. Could you make mashed potatoes out of chips? And then have flavored mashed potatoes?
Maybe? Huh.
I wonder.
Rehydrated
I'm gonna leave.
potato.
So I have. Do you want? Okay, question. Do you want vinegar mashed potatoes or pizza mashed potatoes?
Pizza mashed potatoes.
Pizza mashed potatoes sounds nice.
Pizza, and when we get home, I'm gonna figure out how to make pizza mashed potatoes.
There's got to be some sort of like soup or something you can add to be able to make it mashed potatoes.
I first just thought water.
Oh, I do have a phone.
Well, you could add more flavor.
I can look stuff up.
Maybe.
You add soup.
You could have vegetable
What would be a
stock.
good soup for pizza? Yeah, there you go.
Okay. What do you even type? How to make chips mashed potatoes?
That sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
Pizza chips. Pizza flavored chips, mashed potatoes.
Oh yeah. Oh. So yeah, you can. It just requires a lot
You
of
can?
chips.
Wait, someone has actually done this before.
Yes, not with pizza though, just with potato chips.
Oh, okay.
My strange food thoughts are validated.
Yes. Actually, thinking about it, you can take the pizza mashed potatoes and then put cheese and stuff on top of it, and it's technically more pizza. But
wait, what if you got pizza dough and then put the chips on the pizza dough and then cheese, and would that be soggy or would it make it crispy? Be just really crunchy.
I think
pizza.
that depends on when you put it in.
Yes. Also, if you put it in the baking process, it would dry out, and it would get like very crisp the chips. So it might add like a crunch to like the crust. So
crunchy pizza.
It would just be like that. Yeah.
What if you used the chips to deep fry something? Like used it as the breading?
Wait.
I don't know much about deep frying.
Pizza breaded chicken, or pizza breaded.
Ooh.
I know there's breaded chicken. I found that.
Yeah, there is.
What can you bread vegetables with?
Uh,
What's a breaded vegetable?
I think you could bread it the same way as chicken.
Yeah, you can use like breadcrumbs and
But
stuff.
what kind of vegetable? Potatoes probably. Tofu.
Potatoes work.
Tofu at work is
Tofu is
you
always
bread
a
tofu
good
in.
meat replacement.
So you bread the tofu in crushed. I'm assuming crushed pizza potato chips, and then you deep fry it.
Mm. Broccoli, I also think might taste nice. I always like broccoli though.
Broccoli.
Brussels.
Melted
Who's
cheese
having
on
Brussels
broccoli is
sprouts?
really good.
And Brussels sprouts
Broccoli,
actually.
broccoli is weird. I love Brussels sprouts. Broccoli is weird is that it absorbs all the flavor around it, but if you eat it by itself, I don't really like it that much. But if you like saute it in oil and mushrooms, it's pretty good.
Kind of like broccoli by itself. It's like eating an entire forest.
Yes. I can understand that.
That's how I used to eat it.
Do you like cauliflower?
I like most vegetables.
Cauliflower is good.
Well, I used
like
to
any
like most
food.
vegetables. Food is kind of weird now.
It's more adventurous.
Trying new things. Are you gonna end up skipping the movie tonight and just end up making some weird concoctions in the kitchen?
Why not do both? Why not just be in the
Yeah, I
kitchen
mean, I guess we could.
and then watch the movie at the same time? Can you do that? Can
I think so.
be in the kitchen and then
We could have it on in the background, I think.
Well, to be fair, the kitchen is technically outside because our kitchen is just a couple of things we can put on top of a fire.
Nice, my favorite.
So
We have
That's why
different
I liked cooking on it.
things to replace for it.
So what we could do is try to make the mashed potatoes thing, and then have that as the food while we're watching the movie.
I feel like Moonbeam will kind of like this experiment.
It's very messy, so I would assume so.
Sounds right. But to be fair, I didn't really need a kitchen before, so that's why I don't really have one. I just have the camping supplies stuff.
Can't go wrong with camping.
Mm-hmm. BB has a kitchen
That's all I do.
in her house.
I wonder if there's such thing as an outdoor kitchen that you can go get, like a thing.
We could
I
make
think I know
a.
what you're talking about.
We could make a stone oven at least.
Ooh, yeah, that works. We have a lot of those back at home.
You can make
My home.
the chip pizza with that.
I could, yeah.
Maybe we could figure out how to build a stone oven. It can't be that hard.
I just realized. So these are pizza chips, but what you're asking is to make chip pizza that's like flipped.
Mm-hmm.
It's your fault. Ooh, broccoli ranch. I love broccoli ranch.
I still have a lot of credits left over from figuring out what credits were, so I could probably get all the supplies for a stone oven.
At least let me help.
All right.
I'll give moral support.
How are you
You can
doing
pick out
for,
the colors.
for credits?
Last time I checked, I'm like close to halfway.
Mm.
If
I
you need any help,
should be able to provide for all three of us. I don't eat very much, so it shouldn't be too hard. The only real
if you need help, I can always give you some too.
expenses. Mm.
That's okay. I'll figure it out. I'll try it.
When I say that I recently got a lot, I got a lot. I didn't know what credits were.
I know,
I didn't even know we got paid.
but my paycheck should cover all three of us. At least as long as we don't make a lot of big purchases.
I'll text my friend Ava and ask her opinion of what to do in the material plan if you need money.
Mm. And until then, big sibling safety net.
Yes, big sibling safety net.
Mm. At least there's still certain things I can be the responsible one for.
There are a lot of things you could be the responsible for.
I don't know. I just feel like you've become so much more independent.
I hope so.
Which is
That's
a
kind
good
of the
thing.
point of growing up.
And I'm very glad that you have. It just feels kind of weird.
It's okay. You can be the responsible one when you tell me to stop playing with Moonbeam because I might break something.
You do go a little too far sometimes. Both of you.
My nibbling likes it.
She doesn't know her limits.
She's having fun. And I tried not to break anything.
If you break one of the dream catchers, I'm gonna show you how to fix it.
That was a weirdly not a threat and a threat at the same time.
Good.
You should
I've
break one of the
mastered it from Mama. That's how they always were.
It's such a weird balance.
If you break one of those dream catchers, I'm gonna show you how to fix it. Exactly. What's wrong with
Fall
that?
off a tree. I'll show you how to climb.
Well, I don't want you to feel like failing is a bad thing. It's okay to mess up. You just have to learn from it. So I'll make you learn from it. In a safe and educational way.
Very smart.
Very safe. To be fair, that's kind of how I operate with Moonbeam. I don't want to stifle her chaotic nature. Or her creativity.
That was a very polite way to put it. Chaotic nature.
I just have to make sure when she's trying to stick stuff in her mouth, it's not the stuff that will kill her. That's the important part.
Yes.
Sometimes it's an important discovery process, I guess. Especially for young ones.
Yeah, I remember I would always try to test my limits.
Always.
To both you and Mama Sir. Yeah.
To be fair, you never went too far. Except maybe once or twice.
No. It's fine.
All I did
Everything
was
worked out.
cause mayhem.
I didn't do so much of that. I
The
was
few times I was able to pull you along was very, very rare, but very memorable when it would happen.
very much so. Any chaos I got into was because of Cassius. And generally, I had to get us out of it.
Yes. It was funny to see the adults' faces, though, whenever they would find out you were involved. They were like, really? Calliope?
They always looked so disappointed.
They were more surprised, but
I guess a mix of both.
That's fine.
At least for the pranks, anyways.
Yes, the pranks.
Oh,
I
boy.
still remember the baker incident.
I worked for him years later.
I know you did.
I made. They forgave me.
I wonder how they ever cleaned all that
I did
up.
have to talk to them, but they.
How bad was it?
I had to.
Infinitely expanding yeast. But not actually infinite.
Oh.
Just the bread rose.
They asked for the bread to rise, and I made it rise.
Almost the entire
It's their
room was
fault for
filled
not
up.
asking for lemon. And also, if you're asking who cleaned it up, it was me. Papa asked me to clean it up when he found out what I did.
That makes sense. I'm surprised you got it out of the walls.
It's a generous term. Getting out of the walls.
Oh boy, that means some of it's still in there, isn't it?
At least
Probably is.
we know
I had very tiny
the
arms.
bakery will always smell like bread. Always.
Yes, it would always smell like bread.
I still remember how much you smelled like bread for weeks afterwards.
It's a good smell. I like the smell of bread.
It wasn't bad. Just surprising.
Yes.
Like my little bread brother.
Bread brother. Brother.
When do you two want to head out for getting the supplies?
I've done everything I wanted to do today. So I am perfectly content either sitting here or leaving.
Same here. But if you want to go, we can.
We might want to, if we're going to get everything done, and then still make it for Moonbeam's pickup.
All right.
I actually set a time for today. Normally I don't,
Oh my god.
but I've been.
You had a schedule?
Well, we've had a much more regular schedule lately. Between you and me.
Through my hard-earned efforts, yes.
Careful.
I have my bag of chips.
Bags of chips.
The future mashed potatoes. Or it's a bag in the bag in a bag.
A bag filled with bags. Filled with chips.
Yes. wonder if there's a word
Have
for
you tried
bags and
popcorn?
bags. No.
Okay,
Corn new
you're
things.
definitely trying popcorn.
We'll get some while we're getting the projector then.
Mm. Hey, it stopped raining.
Mm.
Oh, that's nice. Apparently, you can go up there. I don't know how though.
I don't think I want to find out. I'm a flightless bird.
I'm a flightless elf.
Yes.
Flightless cat, snake, bat, owl.
Flightless lunatira.
For you to
Lunatira,
get
yeah, that
more
one.
animals.
Hmm?
Like maybe like some prank or something, and you just have to list off what you are: cat, owl, snake, bird, dog.
I am not a dog, thank you very much.
I know that. I'm saying
Not a
No, I'm just
hint of
saying.
canine.
Not a hint.
not a single snake.
Well, actually, my tail wags, so never mind.
Lots of animals tail wag.
Other animals' tail wags. Yeah.
That's true, but
Just sometimes for different
mostly-
reasons.
Mm.
Cats' tails, not necessarily wag, but they sway. You can tell a lot of their emotions through their tails.
Actually, for instance, there's snakes that wag their tail very fast to make a noise. I think
And that's what you do.
I can do that.
Though generally,
probably not
it deters predators, but in your case, it
Yeah.
attracts predators.
It attracts them. It's
It's very
what a lunativeros like to fight,
Mm.
which is the beast
It's
animal.
very
They like
interesting.
to. Yeah.
It's a very interesting mechanism because it's so different. Because like, I wonder what attracts them. Is it like, are you mimicking a noise of another animal that they
I
want
mean, it
on?
just sounds like you're shaking a rattle.
I think the beasts there are just different.
Yeah, that too.
They mostly just see things as a challenge, from what I can tell. From everything you've told me.
Yes. Everything's a challenge.
And I do like the new outfit on you, Cassius. It looks nice.
Thank you. I was considering jacket sweater or no jacket sweater.
Cardigan. I think that's what it was called.
Oh,
I guess it depends on how warm you are, if you wear it or not.
true. That's fair.
Do you want to sit closer, or do you want me to sit in the middle? Or...
Sit wherever you like. I'm probably gonna
Okay.
stand for a minute.
All right, sounds good.
We've been sitting a lot.
True. Oh,
We went to the painting place earlier.
Ah, nice.
Mm.
I'm glad. Did you have fun?
yeah.
They'll I think it's an email me when the paintings are fully
Probably.
dry, and then I
Okay.
can go pick them up at some point.
Sounds good. You gonna tell me that's magic too?
I don't know.
Oh,
But that's something weird.
just can't get away from it.
What? Did something happen?
I think a spirit.
Oh.
I met a spirit actually recently. I think ghost, spirit, same thing. Yeah.
Ghost is someone who died and became a spirit. A spirit is naturally born.
Ah, okay. Her name is Maddie.
Mm.
They're sweet. They're well, they don't like being called that, but they're a baby, pretty much.
No baby likes to be called a baby.
No.
True.
Especially strong-willed ones.
He definitely seems like it. You really like playing with the tiny fur, don't you?
Mm-hmm. I told you, I think it's comforting. Or at least I hope it is.
It's fine. No, I like it. It's a little ticklish on the palm, though.
Like this?
Stop. Stop. I'll get you back.
I'm sure you will.
When you least expect it.
You're learning Fae culture already. Pranks
I
for
just need to
pranks.
figure out where the ticklish spot.
I can help with that if you
Ticklish
want.
spot is.
That's unfair.
No. Let me figure it out.
You already know all my ticklish spots. You found them years ago.
It's fine.
He has an unfair advantage.
Well, I'm not going to use that advantage. I promise.
Mm-hmm.
I'll figure it out myself.
Just don't touch the ears.
No.
Yeah, don't do
Only part. Not because I think you would, but because I just want to make sure you know.
You've promised me that you'd never touch my tail. I will never touch your ears.
At least not without any warning.
No.
If there's some, like,
Because there's ears for me.
requirement to touching my ears, then maybe. Like if there's a spider on my
related
ear.
injuries.
Yeah.
Ooh. I wouldn't want that.
No, that sounds terrible.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm kind of glad I got mine back.
Yours are back.
Oh, congratulations, by the way. I don't know how you did
Thank
it,
you.
but congratulations on getting your back.
Regeneration. I went to a regeneration place in Sphere, but it changed all my markings.
That's interesting.
I actually
know that that was
kind of
gonna
like
Sure
them.
done a bit. I got scales here on my chest too. I don't know why.
Oh,
And on my cheeks.
And some of the fur went away from around your eyes.
Oh. I wouldn't say minor sensitive. I got one cut off, so it really hurt so bad, but it did hurt.
It didn't hurt more
I
than
would assume so.
anything else, at least.
Mm.
I think we're coming up.
Ooh. Also, I didn't get my quota. Hug.
Okay.
I have a quota. Several hugs per day.
Throughout the day.
Sounds like a
Okay.
good quota.
I get them what they least expected. They turn around and I'm like, hug. And they're
Sometimes
surprising.
a bit surprising. Then you get a slightly
your
feathery
yelps
hug.
of surprise. Your yelps of surprise are only a bonus.
Mm-mm. I know you like them.
Okay.
Yippee!
Yippee.
Yippee.
Yippee!
Yippee.
I'm sorry to be the one to cut us
Did
off,
that.
but I'm a little bit tired.
No, you're okay.
It's okay. You're okay.
My little goblin
Good.
self can only go for so long. Before
I
I
tried my
crumple,
best.
I crumple.
When I went in the map, I tried my best to go everywhere except where you were.
I'm proud of you. My little toes. It's just my little toesies.
Calliope of the cement, what is your wisdom?
When he was 5 years old, he was forced to eat cement.
God, that's terrible.
I now have meme photo.
Memes.
I had
Suki streaming. I obviously want to get Sugi. I want to get Sugi. As always, chat, thank you for coming. Thank you for staying. I hope we have a wonderful time.
Straight up lagging.
I'm gonna do the raid.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big goblin. I can do it myself. I don't need any moderators. Raid. Sugi. Ko. Ed? No space. Bad goblin. Which? Not Sugi, it's sugar. Goblin. Sugar. Yes! Okay, thank you for coming, thank you for staying. I hope you guys had a wonderful time. And I will see you guys tomorrow, maybe. Goodbye, goodbye.